Who the heck do you think you are, Muffins? Hey guys, Veggie Gamer back, and finally we're back to answering your Q&A questions, Veggie Knights. That's it, Veggie Knights, that is the end of the Q&A. Please do not ask any more questions, we'll do enough one in the future, I promise. But yes, Veggie Knights, we got through it pretty well. This is the 3rd episode, and so if your question doesn't appear to be here, I've probably answered it in a previous video, Veggie Knights. Or if it actually wasn't actually a question, I may have just removed it either way. I know that a lot of people just said, hey, congratulations, Veggie, and left it at that. Thank you all so much for those messages, but I did delete them just so these videos could be nice and smooth. I'm deleting the questions as I go as well, just to keep it completely and utterly, in sync. That's probably the completely wrong term. Let's go on with Veggie Knights, because I've been asking for a lot of feedback recently, Veggie Knights, and one thing that a lot of Veggie Knights have been saying, Veggie, keep your intro shorter. So that's what we're going to try and do, Veggie Knights. Before we get started, any chance to get this video to, let's say, 70 likes exactly, let's get answering your questions. And like I say, I may have answered some of these already, and so if I have, I might just say I've answered it in the previous video. Okay, here we go. So we're starting off with Fujoshi Rice, that's actually a really good username. Have you watched anime? If so, which ones? Well, I mean, I answered which one my favourite anime is in the previous one. I guess what I could say is another one of my favourites is Cowboy Bebop. That's excellent. The Persona 4 animation is also very good. But Veggie Knights, if you don't know anything about Persona 4, make sure that you watch the Persona 4 animated series. Because there's one called Golden. Don't watch the Golden one, Veggie Knights, because it's almost like a parody of it. It's basically like Game Plus One. So the main character knows everything that's going to happen. It's very weird. But yeah, if you're going to watch it, check out Persona, the animation. Hang on, I've got the DVDs here. Persona 4, the animation. I've actually got it on Blu-ray, Veggie Knights. I love it so much. But if you're able to, play the game instead. Ideally the PS2 version, without all the stupid extra stuff. Anyway, thank you so much for your question. Already fitted Persona 4 right into the video, Veggie Knights. Foul Persona Wolf! There we go. This is going to be a Persona edition, Veggie Knights. What's the best game you've ever played? I answered that. I answered that in all of my videos. I actually have uploaded a video of me doing a complete playthrough of my favorite game of all time. I think the video is literally called Veggie plays his favorite game of all time, or something like that. I may as well tell you what it is, but you can go and check out that video to find out why it's my favorite. It is Turtles Arcade, Veggie Knights. I go into depth of why it's my favorite game of all time. It's a little bit of a strange choice, but like I say, I explain exactly why it is my favorite. You know, obviously I love Final Fantasy VII and stuff like that, but when I play Turtles Arcade, it's like the most joy I can get from a video game, and so I go into more detail there. Alexander Rodriguez, there we go. Hi Veggie, my question is, how did you come up with the nicknames on your videos? Yeah, it actually all came from, it was actually an incredibly coincidental thing. I'll probably cut to it right now, in fact, so I've been asked to do a lot more editing in my videos. But, basically, I was doing a top 10 list of my favourite characters from and back then, there was a collision issue where a lot of characters could be found, like, just walking straight into each other and, like, not moving, so their faces were, like, pressed up against each other like that. And that would always happen for the green boy and the yellow boy. And so, because of that, I had this whole, like, backstory where they're having, like, a secret romance around the school. And as I was describing them, I just happened to press the laugh button for no reason. And just happened, Veggie Knights, to be wearing the top hat, monocle, and moustache. And you know what? I'll cut to it. This is what happened. I did say just now that most of the characters on my list are female. Well, not these guys. These guys are yellow and green. I have no idea what their actual names are. Let's find out. Tea and Crumpets. Let's call them Tea and Crumpets. Oh, that's brilliant. Rival-chan, you're a genius. Okay, guys, I've been trying to work out a nickname for these guys. It's green tea, and yellow crumpets with butter on top. Oh, no, where are you going? Tea and Crumpets, where are you going? So there you go, VeggieKnights. That was purely down to chance that happened. That started the roller coaster of nicknames that we added. Obviously, Funbags was like the first one that I nicknamed. For reasons which you may know, you may not know, and if you don't know, I'm probably not going to go to it here. But either way, thank you so much, Alexander. I hope I say your name right. It always throws me off with the E and R. Okay, Leonard from the Drunken Party Spider. Congratulations on the 60k. Thank you so much. Will there be any more collaborations in the future and more classic games that you've played in the past? Now, obviously, me and Leonard, back in the day, actually did do a collab. Nights we played Mario 2. He was basically directing me through it, because it's one of the games which I've never beaten. I used to do a series called Veggie Can't Beat, where I'd play games from my childhood, attempting to defeat them. I should really bring that back again, because that was a lot of fun. But yeah, I reckon more classic games. To be honest, Leonard, I mean, now that Nintendo are finally catching up to getting with the program and allowing monetization of their games, it's the first time I've ever been looking at prices for Switches. So I might end up getting a Switch, you never know. But either way, Leonard, thank you so much. Pugs plays Yandere Simulator. What is your favourite veggie or fruit? Lots of people have been asking that about vegetables lately. This is a really stupid answer, VeggieKnights, but I really like mushrooms, but they're not vegetables, because they're fungi. I like sweet corn, asparagus. You know, I like most vegetables. This is the thing. When I was a kid, I used to hate onions, but I like onions now, so I don't think there's a single veg that I don't like. I'm getting sick of people putting jackfruit and sweet potato, and what's the other one? There's 3 things that keep on being put in vegan food lately, and it's really annoying. Oh, butternut squash. There we go. Yeah, those 3. Tofu. Just put tofu in it, please. So much better. But yeah, fruit-wise, I like blueberries, and I don't mean the Yandere Simulator character, although I do like her as well. Blueberries. I used to eat limes on their own when I was a kid. I was a very strange kid, if you couldn't tell, VeggieKnights. God. Not the Yandere Simulator character. But yeah, I'd say blueberries and limes, possibly. I don't know. That's a good question, Pugs. Shaden, yeah. I think that's yeah. You deserve more, Veggie. Oh, thank you so much. OMG, Penny is adorable, so cute. Can you play series games called Walking Dead and Detroit Become Human? I'll be honest, I don't know anything about Walking Dead. It looks quite miserable. I don't know. Maybe I might do. I've heard. I used to know someone who said that the Walking Dead Telltale game was their favorite game of all time. So that's pretty high praise. And Detroit Become Human, I might do, but I think that ship's really sailed when it comes to people being interested in it, because it's a long game from what I gather. And so I have a feeling that I'll post one video of it, people say, yeah, Veggie's playing it, and then the next video, crickets, no one will watch it. And so I might do, but it'll have to be dirt cheap when I do. You have to remember, VeggieKnights, when you're a middle-level YouTuber like me, when you don't have hundreds of thousands of subscribers, you don't get sent that many games. The sort of games that I get sent are like space games and stuff like that. Not the sort of things which you guys would be interested in. And so nobody's sending me AAA titles, is what I'm saying. And so whenever I do get them, I do have to pay for them. And if it doesn't work out on the channel, that's basically a net loss for me. So I don't like making all that money, VeggieKnights, but it is something at the moment which I do need to consider, so I apologise for that. If you wish to help me with that, you can always donate, VeggieKnights. I did using the Streamlabs link. Hang on, I'm going to sneeze. You can super chat if the Streamlabs link doesn't work. And you can also join now, VeggieKnights. There's a sponsorship thing, which I should, you know what, I'll put it in the description of this video. It should be there, and there should also be a join button there, but if it isn't, you can use the link in the description, and you get to use special emojis in live streams and premieres. But nice. Currently we have Disappointed Muffins and Rival Champ, but there's more coming in the future. Oh, hang on. Oh, God. I needed the wrong comment. Nightcore Lover, keep up the good work, Veggie. You're amazing. Oh, thank you so much, Nightcore Lover. I should have deleted your comment before, but thank you so much. It's very kind of you. Sideline, gotcha. Can I have virtual hug? Just asking. How do you do virtual hugs? I'm literally not. You can, but I don't know how to do them. But thank you so much. Do I just hug myself? There we are. I'm hugging myself. Very strange. Thank you so much. Sideline, gotcha. Oh my word. Julesy Animations. There we go. Congratulations. Here's my questions. What inspired you to become a YouTuber? Well, I've gone into who in the last 2 videos. The 2 biggest inspirations for it were probably Dash You Games and Run JD Run. And the reasons for it is something which I still haven't explained. I want to explain in a separate video because it's actually quite... It's not the happiest story ever, right? But I was basically at a point in my life where I needed to do something to be proud of myself. And this has absolutely worked. To be honest, I've never had the confidence in my life that I have currently because of you guys. And also, how do you... Just go and check out my old videos, and you can tell that, but you know, seriously, I'm so quiet in them. Hi guys, VEGGIEKNIGHTS back. In fact, you know what? I'm going to splice in the first intro of my first ever video here. Hello, and welcome to the first ever Veggie Gamer video. My name is James. I'm sure that a few of you may already know me as numerous other things on numerous other websites, but on this website, YouTube, I'm going to be known as the Veggie Gamer. So first off, like all great YouTube videos, I'm going to start off with an apology. I just want to apologize for the terrible quality of this video. I'm using a Rock Band microphone and a very old PC that actually struggles to run Minecraft as well as most other games. Thank you so much for your question, Jules. If you could make any game developer make a sequel to any game, what would it be? This question's from Gaming with PJ. It's not going to be one which you guys are going to be very interested in, but there was a game series back in the day called Legacy of Kain. And I loved it, VEGGIEKNIGHTS. You may not have heard of Legacy of Kain. You may have heard of Soul Reaver, which was the second one in the series. That's a little bit better known. But the storyline was excellent in it. It's all about like vampires and time traveling and dimensions and stuff like that. It was really awesome. I don't know if the games have dated particularly well. They may not have. The first one wouldn't have. If you played Legacy of Kain, it would seem really odd to you guys. But yeah, Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver 2. Legacy of Kain Blood Omen 2 was awful. That was a really bad game, and it started introducing aliens into the storyline for no apparent reason. Then Defiance, and I think that's all of them. And the storyline didn't really end, but the writer, I believe she actually left the company that made these games. And then years later, I remember I was at work and I saw someone with on their monitor watching a trailer for something, and it said Nosgoth at the end, and I freaked out, VEGGIEKNIGHTS! Because Nosgoth is the name of the realm that Legacy of Kain takes place in. If you look at if you go to my channel, I think it still does say Nosgoth in the title, because my channel name used to be Nosgoth. I love that game series, VEGGIEKNIGHTS. And so I quickly Googled it, and it was like a friggin' like online. It wasn't Legacy of Kain, basically. It was just a game taking place in the same realm. And it had loads of vampires on it, and that's not the point! Were you not paying attention at the end of bloomin' Soul Reaver? No, at the end of the very first game, Kain is meant to be the last bloomin'. Anyway, let's not get into a rant. So yes, I would love there to be a final installation to the Legacy of Kain series, and I would have said Shenmue if Shenmue 3 hadn't been announced a couple of years ago, because I've been waiting for I think 17 years for that. Anyway, unknown, why do I always say your name wrong? No, Not Productions. How you doing? Love to see it. Why did the chicken cross the road? Because he is a brick. Okay, Galaxy. Here's another question, just because I... oh, here we go. Would you rather a happy life with Penny or live an unhappy life with Penny? Oh, sorry. Happy life without Penny or live an unhappy life with Penny. They're kind of like not interchangeable, because Penny really did change my life in a lot of positive ways. And so it's kind of like a question which I can't answer, because a life without Penny wouldn't be happy. Ah! Sorry. Thank you so much for your question, Galaxy. That's a good question. Akari Hucky, how you doing? Okay, you have PS4, right? There is one game in particular I'd love to see you play. Kingdom Hearts 3. You see, this is a bit of a difficult situation for me, and I wish It's annoying, Veggie. It's not that annoying. Basically, I've been watching Data Bunny playing through the Kingdom Hearts series lately. And it's really awesome. It's flipping confusing, but it's awesome. The one problem I would have with playing Kingdom Hearts 3 on my channel, Akari, is that there is a chance that 99% of the people watching the videos will have literally no idea what's going on. And you know that these Kingdom Hearts storyline is all over the place. And so I could do, but I would have to explain what's going on a lot of the time. And I don't know what's going on a lot of the time, so I don't know. Maybe. Possibly, Akari, but thank you so much for your question. Okay, is that Clank? Clank Boss? Clank. Yeah, Clank. I think it's Clank. Should I like the video to get to 69 likes? Well, what better reason is there to like a video? Thank you so much for the question. Kind of. Yeah. Sarah! Cactus Chan Bond. I like how you're shy and then you put on energy for YouTube. Oh no, absolutely. That's actually very true. Veggie is a persona for me, Veggieniknights. I wish I was like Veggie in real life. Anyway, what's your favourite nickname from Yan Simulator? And how did Disappointing Muffins come about? The nicknames I often change with my favourites. I do like more white freaking here, which makes no sense now because she doesn't stand on the roof. I think currently Disappointed Muffins is my favourite. And how did he come about? You know what? I'm going to attempt to find the first clip, Veggieniknights. But yes, it was just a look that he gave me a long time ago in a Veggie Gamer video well, it's not that far away. Since when have you had glasses? I like that pose, by the way. That's unique. Look how condescending Blue looks. Muffins looks. Who the heck do you think you are, Muffins? Hey? Who do you think you are? Look at the way he's looking at me. Such contempt. What did I do, Blue? Muffins! I keep getting his name wrong. Muffins, what did I do wrong? He's not angry, Veggieniknights. He's just disappointed. I don't know if I like Muffins anymore. He looks to me like I'm a piece of dirt. So there you go, Sarah. I hope that answers your lovely question. Boom. And also, he's called Muffins because of Blueberry Muffins. Maddox. Oh my word, I got 3 questions. Will you do Sims again? I have, Maddox. Sorry about the wait. To be honest, it's a series that is starting to really slow down on my channel because the views are reducing. So if you want the series to continue, Veggie, go and check out the episodes. Hit that like button and let me know that you want me to carry on playing it. Also, how are you doing today? I'm doing alright. I'm doing alright. I had like a vegan breakfast burrito just now. It was very nice for lunch, ironically. What would be your favourite game growing up? Again, Turtles Arcade. It's finding that in the arcade was like a huge thing. Like if we went on holiday and they'd have, or vacation, as some of you'd say, and they had an arcade thing, you go straight in there and find out if they have Turtles Arcade. What is your arcades? Well, I've just gone now. Then it's such a shame. I can understand, but it's such a shame. And what was your favourite character from it? Oh, Donatello. Donatello all day, Veggie. Let me know what your favourite turtle was if you were into the turtles. Okay, brilliant. Thank you so much for your question. Inkling! Inkling girl. Will you play Gacha Life on your channel? Possibly. I downloaded Gachaverse, and it wasn't a game, so I don't know if it's so much a thing which I play on the channel, or I react to on the channel. I need to really work that out. Also, have you heard of the Animaniacs? Yes, I did. No, I remember the Animaniacs. It was pretty good. I remember people were obsessed with it, and I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was funny. I liked Pinky and the Brain, which was the same thing every single time. I like the song from Pinky and the Brain, I think it was. I can't remember what else is on it. But yeah, Pinky and the Brain. If you were to check out Yandere Instagram, would you? Instagram's difficult for me. Honestly, Twitter is always going to be the better place to contact me, Inkling. Thanks so much for your question. Takemi! What is your favourite video game? Pretty curious. I've already answered that. Turtles Arcade. I'll give you a couple of other ones. Final Fantasy 7. The Legacy of Kain series, like I was saying just now. I'll throw Final Fantasy 9 in there as well. And you know what? Skyrim. Skyrim was so blooming good when it first came out. It's insanely good. They're going to scrub the next Elder Scrolls, aren't they? Bethesda have just fallen from grace lately. Jeez. What they're doing with the whole bag thing with the Fallout 97, that's illegal, VEGGIEKNIGHTS, what they are doing. So, yeah. So we'll see. Either way, thank you so much for your questions. Hey, it's Satsu! I have one. How do you remember all your subscribers? And how long have you had Penny? That's 2 questions. Because I think she's adorable. How do I remember the subscribers? You know what? Hey, I usually go on the on their icons. Because I find images easier to remember, and so it's always quite difficult when people change their icon. But when it comes to people who like comment regularly or come to the live streams, that's not actually too difficult to remember. But yeah, and how long have I had Penny? 10 years. 10 years. Back in April. So yeah, approaching. Well, not kind of. Well, yeah, but 10 years. Hey. Zing you. How did you come up with your channel name? I've answered this in previous ones. I'll give you a very quick answer, but I'll go into more depth in the previous ones. I wanted something that represented me, and obviously I'm vegan. I was vegetarian when I first started the channel, and I wanted it to sound light-hearted, and veggie rather than vegan sounds better. And it sounds much happier and light-hearted, and yeah. So, and also it sounds a little bit like Veggie Burger. Thank you so much for your question. Who inspired you to do YouTube? Asks Kokoroyo Momorio. I've answered that already, but thank you so much for asking it. Like I say, I often get asked the same questions in these, so thanks so much for asking it. But yes, I've already answered that today. But thank you so much for your comment. It's always difficult doing Q&As like this, because that often happens. It's not your fault, it's my fault for doing it like this. Maria Mora YouTuber. Oh my word. Thank you so much. That's very, very sweet of you. How old is Penny? We don't 100% know, because when she came to me, she was rescued. She wasn't a puppy. When I got her, but yeah, she was rescued and didn't have the happiest upbringing, and so we actually don't know 100%, but there we go, Maria. Thanks so much for your question. Lots of Penny questions today, and I think that is it, VEGGIEKNIGHTS. Thank you all so much for leaving your comments. This is another Q&A session completed, VEGGIEKNIGHTS. We will do more in the future. I usually do them at milestones, and so it really depends on how the subscribers go. But thank you all, every single one of you for your questions. Even if your comment didn't get read out, thank you so much for supporting me, like you do. I've got to leave it there, VEGGIEKNIGHTS, because I wanted this to be nice and snug. I have some editing to do as well. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'm VeggieGamer, and I'll see you next time.